so scared.
Let me help you.
Brace yourself for a creepy journey into the best horror movies of 2024 so far. From heart-pounding scares to twisted tales of terror, these chilling films will leave you trembling with fear. Let's dive into the darkness. Number 10. You'll Never Find Me. In this horror thriller directed by Indiana Bell and Josiah Allen, Patrick, a strange and lonely resident of a mobile home in an isolated caravan park, faces a night of terror. After a violent thunderstorm, a mysterious young woman appears at his door, seeking shelter. As the night unfolds, she uncovers unsettling truths about Patrick, making it increasingly difficult for her to leave. As her fear grows, Patrick's grip on reality begins to waver. This slow burn tale is a masterclass in storytelling, with thoughtful direction and a dedicated cast. Available to stream on AMC+. Number 9. Immaculate. Directed by Michael Mohan and written by Andrew Lobel, this horror film follows Cecilia, an American nun whose devout faith leads her to a remote convent in the scenic Italian countryside. What starts as a warm welcome soon spirals into a chilling nightmare, as Cecilia discovers her new home's dark and unspeakable horrors. The film features striking visuals and effectively builds an atmosphere of unease. While it stumbles with unexplored themes, the gripping final act and Sweeney's intense performance makes it compelling for horror fans. Immaculate is available to stream on Apple TV. Number 8. Infested. This is a French horror film by Sebastian Benicek, who co-wrote and directed it. The story follows Caleb, nearly 30 and feeling lonelier than ever, embroiled in an inheritance dispute with his sister and estranged from his best friend. A lover of exotic animals, Caleb brings home a venomous spider that accidentally escapes. Chaos ensues as residents of his apartment building face a growing army of deadly, fast-reproducing spiders. Though the ending falls short, Infested excels in delivering scares while developing its characters in unexpected ways. Stream it on Apple TV for a chilling experience. Number 7. In a Violent Nature. Written and directed by Chris Nash, this slasher film follows a group of teens who accidentally resurrect Johnny, a vengeful spirit, by taking a locket from a collapsed fire tower in the woods. Johnny, driven by a horrific 60-year-old crime, goes on a bloody rampage to retrieve the stolen locket, brutally killing anyone in his way. Despite its slow pacing, the film features over-the-top violence and gore, with excruciatingly detailed kills and impressive cinematography. Available to rent on Prime Video. Number 6. The First Omen. Directed by Arkasha Stevenson, this supernatural horror film follows a young American woman sent to Rome to serve the church. There, she confronts a darkness that shakes her faith and reveals a terrifying conspiracy aimed at birthing evil incarnate. The movie boasts exceptional acting, an excellent soundtrack, and captivating scenes. While the pace may be a bit slow for some, I appreciated the way the film gradually builds tension. It has genuine scares, fueled more by atmosphere than cheap jump scares. If you enjoy a classic, atmospheric horror experience, you might like this one. It is available to rent on Prime Video and available soon for streaming. Before we dive into number 5, I want to share some honorable mentions that are worth checking out. Sting. In a run-down apartment building, Charlotte, a rebellious 12-year-old, discovers a tiny spider that rapidly grows and develops a deadly hunger for blood. As neighbors vanish, Charlotte and her family face a harrowing battle for survival against the monstrous arachnid. Double Blind. After an experimental drug trial goes wrong, subjects find themselves doomed. Sleep means death. In a remote facility, panic spreads as they struggle to escape and stay awake. Survival hinges on defying their own need for rest. Stop motion. After losing her controlling mother, a stop-motion animator grapples with inner demons, struggling to find peace amidst grief and emotional turmoil. Her creative process becomes a journey of healing as she confronts past challenges and navigates her newfound independence. Baghead. A young woman inherits a rundown pub and uncovers Baghead, a shape-shifting creature in the basement. It grants the ability to communicate with lost loved ones, yet every conversation exacts a haunting toll, revealing secrets that should have remained buried. If you find yourself searching endlessly for good series and movies to watch, why not let me do the work for you? I scour the depths of all streaming platforms each week to find the best picks, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Number 5. The Coffee Table.
Es una mierda.
This horror comedy film, directed by Kay Casas and co-written with Cristina Barrovia, follows Jesus and Maria, a couple shopping for a coffee table after finally having a baby. As they argue over their choice, a sly salesman watches, hinting at deeper marital tensions. Jesus wins, buying an incredibly tacky table. At home, he precariously balances the glass top while Maria is out. Alone with their crying baby, a crash echoes ominously down the hall. This incident sparks a whirlwind of emotions and chaos. The movie gets to the point fast, there's no time wasted, and out of nowhere, boom, the nightmare is on. If you are into tense, atmospheric, anxiety-inducing movies, go watch it. You will find yourself in a tour of hell. Available for streaming on Prime Video. Number 4. Abigail.
What's so funny?
In this horror comedy directed by Matt Bettolini-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, a group of hapless criminals plot to collect a hefty $50 million ransom by kidnapping the 12-year-old ballerina daughter of a powerful underworld figure. Their simple task? Watch her overnight in an isolated mansion. But as the night progresses, their numbers dwindle, and they uncover a chilling truth. The girl they've taken is far from ordinary. Locked inside with no escape, they face mounting terror as they realize Abigail is anything but a normal child. With a stellar cast delivering top-notch performances and seamless direction and writing, this film promises thrills and laughs in equal measure. Available for renting on various streaming platforms. Number 3. Late Night with the Devil.
Worship and obey thee, and perform thy unholy bidding!
Directed by Colin and Cameron Cairns, this supernatural horror film centers on Jack Delroy, a once rival to Johnny Carson, now hosting the syndicated talk show Night Owls. A year after losing his wife, Jack's ratings plummet, pushing him to plan a Halloween special unlike any other. Unknown to him, this decision will unleash evil into homes across America. While the character development can feel prolonged, the film is anchored by an exceptional lead performance. Its strength lies in its originality and flawless execution, promising a chilling narrative that grips viewers. Experience the terror streaming on AMC+, where Jack's quest for redemption collides with dark forces beyond comprehension. Number 2. Maxine.
Buster. What were you gonna do, huh?
In Ty West's slasher horror film, the third installment of his X series, Maxine Minks, an aspiring actress and former adult film star, finds herself thrust into 1980s Hollywood. Following the events of X, she's determined to achieve fame, but a series of brutal murders targeting Hollywood starlets threatens to expose her dark past. While the plot occasionally meanders, the film excels with outstanding performances and a balanced mix of horror, drama, and dark comedy. Ty West's direction shines, seamlessly blending genres to deliver a gripping and unique cinematic experience. X is now available for streaming on HBO Max, offering viewers a chilling journey into Hollywood's darkest corners. Number 1. Longlegs. This is a chilling horror thriller film written and directed by Osgood Perkins. FBI agent Lee Harker, a gifted new recruit, is thrust into the unsettling case of an elusive serial killer. As the investigation deepens, uncovering occult elements, Harker uncovers a startling personal connection to the ruthless murderer. With time ticking away, Harker races against the clock to prevent another innocent family from becoming victims. Nicolas Cage and Micah Monroe deliver stunning performances that heighten the film's suspense. The cinematography is equally impressive, capturing the eerie essence of the narrative. Available for streaming on Netflix.